All right, EDG versus Bangkok Titans for game. I don't know. It's a group stage. I think it's game four. Damage versus effective HP. Right away, Edward Gaming is coming out there with a triple threat combo of incredibly high damage and armor ignoring champions, which is great for them compared to the dual threat of one's a true damage, with Vayne, but Zed is probably not going to be that useful in this, especially. Well, I guess Deft and Palm won't be building armor, but the damage for damage versus effective HP, like Zed and Vayne aren't going to be building armor either. So EDG is going to crush them in damage. Pressure versus die. Much more pressure coming out of Jinx. And is there dive? There is dive on the other team, so we'll put like a minor advantage here for EDG. It's not a lot of dive, and there's not a lot of damage coming out with this carry versus control here. EDG is going to be able to control Zed and Vayne very easily. Skarner is just ult Zed as soon as he comes in. Done. Vayne, because he has that quarter of a second or half a second delay with his ultimate, I believe, in this patch. So if he ults anyone, Skarner can just hit him. Jinx is going to be able to zone Vayne fine, and if Vayne does come in, Darius can kill anybody. Same with Gangplank. So minor advantage. No, it's definitely an advantage for EDG. And the other team's not really going to be able to control anyone because Jinx is going to zone them the entire time. Poke, EDG, because Gangplank and Jinx. There's pretty much zero poke coming out from Bangkok Titans. Pick versus disengage, Thresh. There's no disengage. Vayne a little bit. So Thresh counter that kind of. Skarner. It's not really pick. Darius, Gangplank. Yeah, none of it's really pick. So we're not going to give an advantage there for pick. Burst versus healing. There's no healing and shielding on either team, really. There's Thresh, Lantern Shield, not really. And there's Brahm's Shield to block stuff, which, that can work. But it's not going to stop Darius, Gangplank, Jinx. And Gangplank's barrels. I think it can block Gangplank's barrels. But he has to be positioned a certain way. So we're giving that to EDG because Zed's burst. There's too many targets he needs to burst. Like Zed needs to burst Gangplank and Jinx, while Vayne kills Darius. But Zed's not gonna be able to burst Gangplank and Jinx, so it's not really gonna matter. Split push, definitely EDG. I don't think Maokai is gonna have a nice time against Darius ever. And yeah, pretty solidly EDG with picks, and EDG is just going to be a better team anyways. This should be a crushing stop. I honestly don't know anything about Bangkok Titans. They're like the one team. Besides them and AHQ are the only teams I didn't really look up much of anything. But looking at the Flash Wolves, like LMS is not good. And Bangkok Titans, I don't think they're going to be any good, especially if they lost games in the wild card, unlike Pain. And that's what we're done with.